Welcome back. I've been a little lazy, sorry to tell you. I did make another video, but it kind of failed to upload a couple times, and it was like a half hour long. It was a lot of rambling, so I will try to get that uploaded again. Third time's the charm, and hopefully some of you guys stick through it. I got a little burnt out on this thing. It's going too hard for too long, and had to take a break. So here we are on the to-do list today. Is to fix these rockers. Not sure if I've ever showed that on video, but these rockers are pretty bad. Local Toyota guy had a Tacoma, so I bought the fenders off of it for this and cut out the rockers. So we're gonna get this cut out, try to get it all welded in a way that's not gonna look too bad. I do have sliders for this already, so it should cover the majority of it, but might as well try to make it look nice. And I think since the last little bit I've recorded, I have started the body work. Zoom out for you guys there. Obviously it's just messing around here, but trying my hand at it. Bought myself a cheap stud welder. Went to town on this, and I had it nicer, but the high spots from the studs when you pull on them, and also my inexperience, had created kind of mountains on it. And when I tried to tap those down, because the hood bracing's behind it, it was just fighting me. So I'm not exactly sure if I'm even going to be able to fix that. It might be just some thick fiberglass Bondo or something for now. I don't know. See if I can find a hood for cheap. But I'm going to go ahead and try to get these cut out and see what damage I can cause. I got both sides I have to do. Got the front and the rear. You can see over there, front and rear here. My original plan was to cut the hole from the seam on the bottom and the seam on the top, and then try to stitch it in somewhere in the back. But upon starting to cut them out of the other vehicle, I realized how much of a pain this would be. There's an extra layer in there I didn't even know about. So we're just going to do the bare minimum. We're going to strip the skin back. I'm going to deal with the rust that I can, and then we will weld it back up and see what we can do. It's been about a week since I last filmed. Got everything cut out, and there was a fair amount of rust in there, so I did some rust converter and then painted, or primed and painted. So you can see what I ended up doing there. Goes up into there as well. That side. We got some over there. Got some body work going on. And then here are the pieces that came out of it. This side wasn't too bad. I mean, defined too bad, but definitely some holes poking through. This other side was definitely much worse, and glad to have it gone. I almost think I should cut out more than I did on this side, but I think I was able to get in there pretty well to clean it all out. So see, I painted a bit of black paint in there just to see if it would hold to that primer while it was still wet, but I need to go back over all that. And up in there, that's going to be tricky to show you guys. I'm going to flip you, sorry. Whoa. You're upside down, but up in there, it's all primed. Back the right way. Then this one had a bigger hole. So I then took patch panels that I cut out from a donor truck. I actually haven't even done them on this side yet, so let's go back over here. Took some patch panels out of the rockers from another rig, and then these will just fit right up in there, as well as that one. And then we'll get that all spot welded over and over and over again, clean it up, and then I have to throw some body filler over it. I got some fiberglass filled body filler, so that way it'll fill the bigger gaps and still stay strong. So I'm gonna get to that and I'll bring you back. So we got those all tacked in, and this is my second time filming this because I just realized everything was all blurry. Had some smudges on the camera, so I apologize for that portion there, but we got everything tacked in. Fitment turned out pretty good. I should have took some more time on shaping them so the gap was better. Never done this before, but definitely the gap is important when you're welding thin metal, especially thin metal that is even thinner because of rust. So I got some bigger gaps than I'd care to deal with, but I'll be able to get them. I cut along that body line right there, the door seal, I don't know what you want to call it, but the rocker right there. So that way I'll be able to blend this edge pretty easily. As far as the actual fitment, I'm real happy with it. Definitely still need body filler. When you're doing welds and stuff, you got to do that, but I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. The other side is all tacked up too. But I've been using like a 1999 version of the Harbor Freight welding hood because I forgot my good one at home and I can't see anything, so I'm gonna stop for now. This side turned out probably better. I think it even came up further in there and it still looks pretty good. The seam's all real nice and flush is what I'm going for. So gotta go get my welding hood, and then between this episode and next I'm going to get all that welded out. I gotta buy a paint gun, shoot this with epoxy primer. Reason I'm using epoxy primer, excuse me, fighting off a cold, is it's good for bare metal to paint, to primer, to whatever. So it blends really well. It adheres to everything real nice. So gonna do that, and then I got some, like I was saying, different types of body fillers to fill all that. I'm gonna do that over the epoxy primer just so that way I don't get any rust. And then hopefully I'll be able to get this thing shot with some Raptor liner. My goal was to have that done by the start of May, and it is now the start of May, so I am behind probably by at least a couple weeks. But I definitely got burnt out working on this all the time, so I'm back trying to get stuff done on it. And I'm not sure what I've included in the other video segments because it's been a week, but I know there was a video that I need to get uploaded and I've just been too lazy to do it. But it's me talking for a half hour, so I don't know how many people are going to want to watch that anyways, because I wouldn't want to. Anyways, I'm gonna head into work, grab my hood, try to get all this welded out, and just keep plucking away at it. And hopefully next time you guys see it, it'll be looking a lot better than it is currently. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good one.